Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. As you can tell, my name is Jason and I will be introducing today's video. So I'm going to try and keep this a little bit shorter as I go through the usual spiel that most of you guys are fairly familiar with. Guys, if you have any strategies, anything you would like us to film, any suggestions, any ideas, questions, please email us at sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. We haven't gotten a strategy sent to us in a few weeks, so I love shooting these videos for you guys. Please send them to us. And of course, our usual shout out of appreciation to our patrons. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are enjoying the how to deal with the full dice, full craps instructional videos that we are putting out for you guys, the whole course. Putting them out 2 a week, so I hope you guys are enjoying them. If anybody's interested, just check the description down below. And otherwise, what I want to say is we have live streams. Live streams are coming very soon. The equipment is in the mail. It is on the way. So I don't want to take up too much time here. There is going to be a lot of information about the live stream, how to sign up, how to join us on our craps tournaments or anything else. Just check the end of the video. Even if you don't watch the full video, skip over to the end. At the end of the video, I'm going to have a discussion on a lot more detail on the live streams. I'm going to put that in the next couple weeks worth of videos. So please keep an eye, guys. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video. So for today's video, I want to discuss one of the more common hedge strategies I see and some alternates to it, or at least one major alternate to it, and which the pros and cons of either one. So, you know, if you want to play hedge strategies, which way would you go? So the first version is you do a $75 don't come. Now this is after the point. So typically, let's say we're on a $10 table. Typically you have $10 on your pass line. And again, it doesn't matter what the point ends up being set as. Okay, I picked it right. We'll set the 8. Okay. So then you do a $75 don't come. Now what you're really hoping for, this is the danger point. This is the danger point right here. 7 or 11, and you're screwed. 12 does nothing. So 7 or 11, see, you would lose it. There you're screwed. So let's assume that a number rolls. Doesn't really matter what, all right, because that's the whole point. 6. So you go behind the 6. Now at this point, you now place the remaining numbers for table minimum. So you go 40 outside, right? So here's the strategy. Here's the thought behind it. What they are thinking is that it's unlikely for a number to roll more than once. The odds are against it. Once you go behind a number, the odds favor you. So their thinking is that if a 7 out occurs, they get paid $70. They get back the $50 that they have in action on the rest of their bets, and they make a small bit of profit. All right. Now, here's the problem with this. The problem with this one is, as we just showed right there, you get that 7 or 11 on the don't come, and boom, you're wiped out for $75. That's the major danger point. The secondary danger point is, what if a winner hits? What if the 6, not a winner, but if a repeater hits and your don't come comes down? Either way, you lose $75. You lose $75. How many hits do you need to have in order to make that $75 back? Now, keep in mind, it may sound like, okay, you know, I need to hit 6 or 7 hits to make my money back before a 7 comes. That's actually not true, because if you know, let's say a 6 rolls, so you lose this, so you're down 75. Now you get, say, 5 hits, right? 5 hits on, we'll even do the we'll do the 10 just because it pays the most, right? You would get $80. Get $80 back, and theoretically, you've gotten back your don't come that lost, right? But now so you got 5 hits on the 10 by some miracle, nothing else hit. So you got paid 5 times, or 10 fours, just so you get paid 5 times. Theoretically, you've made back what you lost, right? But now if a 7 comes, you lose $50. So in reality, you need 8 to 9 hits of a number, 8 to 9 payouts to make up for 1 loss on your don't come, plus what you have at risk. So you need a fantastic roll just in order to make money back, or to break even. This particular type of strategy is targeting 2 areas of the roll. It's targeting super short rolls. 0.7 ounce will hurt though. 0.7 ounce are the nightmare scenario. The ideal for this scenario is it's really targeting rolls that are between 3 to 5 hits and praying there's no repeater, praying that the same number doesn't roll twice as far as your don't come goes. If you're looking for, like I said, 3 to 5 hits, because you'll make a little bit of money off of these bets here. Then the 7 comes, you wipes that out, but you make a little bit of money off of your don't come, so you make a little bit of money off everything. The problem again is that little bit of money, it takes a lot of those hits in order to make back up what you lost on worst case scenarios. And the worst case scenarios are not super rare. 7 or 11s on the don't come, there's 8 out of the 36 combinations of the dice that will cause that to happen, that will cause that to lose. The most common number is a 7. Now you wouldn't have these place bets out, but if a 7 rolls, you don't actually just lose the 75, you also lose the $10 you got over there, so you're $85 down. $85 down, and now you need to make your money back doing this same strategy. I know a married couple that does this particular strategy. He does this strategy. She does a normal pass line and then 52 or 54 across. He always loses far more than her. There's actually times where she wins and he loses because, again, it's just kind of an oddball strategy that doesn't really have a targeting zone for where it's trying to win. Where she does some minor presses, maybe some 1 unit or some mid press stuff, and ends up, if she catches a 10 to 15 minute roll, he's probably lost his 75, and she's pressed up a few times and made some pretty good money. So what is an alternate to this? Well, there is a second way you can do it. The problem with the don't come, once you have a point, is again, this danger zone right here. This danger zone right here is what the problem with the don't come is. The secondary smaller problem with the don't come is what if you get a super common number like the 6? Now, it does not matter what the number is, the odds still favor you. We cannot stress this enough with a don't come. The odds still favor you once you're behind the point. That's why people that do no action on the 6 and 8, we're like, dude, you're being silly. You're far more likely to win this here or lose this here by leaving it there, by saying no action, leave it there. So you're far more likely to win and far more likely to lose if you leave it over here. So no actioning just doesn't make sense. But this still does have a lot of ways that it can roll. There's 5 ways that this can roll, so this loses. There's only 6 ways. There's 6 ways that this can roll, that this wins. So the odds still favor, but it is still got a higher likelihood of losing than if it ended up being, say, a 10 or a 4. So what's the other option? Well, the other option is doing a direct lay. You could do a direct lay. You want to pick your points. Maybe you want to pick one that is more likely to hit, or more likely not to hit. So you say, I want to do a $100 no 4. You don't want to do 75. You won't be allowed to. They'd make you do 74. You could do 80. I just like 100 because it's nice and easy. Because the direct lays have a different problem. Direct lays, one, you have to pay the juice. So for this one, you'd have to pay $2 for a $100 direct lay. The other problem is that with a direct lay, while you get to pick your points, so you get to pick a point that is less likely to roll, that you have better chances of winning on, you also get paid the odds. You get paid as a lay, so now instead of getting paid even money, your $75 don't come gets paid $75 if it wins. Your $100 direct lay on a 4 or a 10 only gets paid $50, so it gets paid less. And now you do 42 across right here, you actually have 52 in action, so if a 7 came right away, you would actually lose $54 because you have your $2 juice that you also lost. So you win 50 here, but you lose your 52 plus the $2 juice. So different ways of looking at it, as I've said in the past with some of the strategies as we look at different options on it, different strokes for different folks. I can't say which one is better, and I won't say which one is better because it'd be very, very difficult to pin that down. All I can say is you have a choice. If you are a hedge player and you're diehard on that $75 don't come or to go behind, maybe you never even thought about doing a direct lay. It's definitely an option. It's definitely an option. So if you're a hedge player, I just wanted to give you guys options. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I find it illuminating, enlightening, or just plain fun. We will catch you guys next time. We appreciate every one of you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Okay guys, so as I promised at the end of the videos, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the live stream and how it's going to work. So the first thing is, if you're interested in being one of the players for our craps tournaments, which is we're going to have every single week, please email us at sincityliving@gmail.com. I need the email addresses and want to know who is interested so that we can get it set up and we can select it. I'm going to have the first round is going to be 16 players. There'll be 4 players per week. The 5th week is going to be the 4 champions from previous weeks to get an ultimate champion. Haven't decided yet what the prize will be. Maybe I'll see if I can pick up another one of these lights. But we'll have some sort of prize for our champion. So please, if you're interested, email us. I want to pick the first 8 players, the first 2 weeks worth of players, so that we'll have the first 4 ready for the first week, and the other 4 will be kind of backup, just in case somebody has connection issues or something comes up and they're not able to play that week. Then I've got the other players on standby, so I can just bump one of them up or maybe shift the first person down or something along those lines. The main tournament is going to be Thursdays at 6 o'clock my time, Las Vegas time, 6 p.m. Las Vegas time. And it's the way it's going to work is it's going to be a time thing. I'm going to do the live stream for an hour. I'm going to do the game for an hour, rather. And it might work out to about 30 rolls, might work out to about 40 rolls. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. But it's going to be time. It's going to be an hour. Instead of the craps tournaments that they do down on the strip where it's 30 rolls, we're going to do an hour. So I want to make sure I have a finite time limit for this to start with, and then we will go from there. I'm going to find a way, either a Discord or a Zoom or a private chat room, some way for the players to be logged into something where I can communicate with them on my second computer so that they can tell me what their bets are, what they want to bet, what they want to press when something hits, without me having to scroll through the full chat of the live stream itself. I'm not going to be able to keep an eye on that, and if we have enough people watching and chatting, it could be difficult to keep an eye. So I have to figure that part out. Another reason I need the emails, so I can communicate back and forth with the potential players. So if you're interested, again, please email me. Eventually, just pretty much everybody's going to have an opportunity to be in on these things because we're going to do multiple ones. I'm also looking at probably doing a second craps tournament, maybe late Wednesday nights, possibly, I'm not sure, where I'm going to do it a little bit different. The second one is going to be, instead of 1 hour and then whoever's got the most chips is the winner, because those craps tournaments tend to have really weird strategies. They're not normal strategies that you'd see in normal play, because you're competing against other players and you just want to make sure you have more chips than them by the end. What I'm going to do with the second tournament is, instead of a weekly winner, we're going to play for an hour, and then I'll keep track of how much money people still have on there, or how many chips they still have. And then the next week, same players are going to keep going. Basically, this game will go until the bankrolls end, until we have one person with money left, or chips left. Again, there's no money involved in this. So once we have one final winner, so people will drop out as their play money bankrolls expire, as they run out of chips. So that one, I'm guessing we'll see some more normal strategies, the kind of things people actually play when they're actually playing craps. And then eventually we're going to add baccarat, pai gow, 3-card poker, blackjack, of course, to these tournaments. Whatever we can, to these live streams and live stream tournaments, whatever we can, when we can, as best we can. We're going to have to figure it out as we go. We have a lot of time constraints between me working full-time plus a child. But we're going to do the best we can. We're very, very excited to have this going. And we also will try and pick a day or time where I can do a patron exclusive tournament or two. We'll see. We'll see how many of our patrons are interested, and see if we can't get that going as well, where it's only on the patron site. So definitely stay tuned, guys. Please, if you're interested in playing in one of the tournaments or partaking in our live streams, aside from just the chat, obviously it's a live stream, please watch, chat with us, let us know how it's going or what you think, and otherwise, please, again, email us, sincityliving.lv@gmail.com. Otherwise, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Any suggestions, please hit us up. Thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate every single one of you guys, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye now.